Hi, soul friends. It's Casey, and welcome to this end of May tarot wrap up. I have Archangel Zadkiel coming forward to overlight. He is master of the incredible, powerful, highest level violet flame. He's really working with this powerful fire to help us transmute. He's saying, especially as we approach this end of May, so May 31st, full moon in Sagittarius, which is all about fire, burning and purification, but also because it's a blue moon, so second full moon in this calendar month, it's this perfect opportunity, he's saying, to really check in and confirm that you are following your heart. So in some cases, we may be around someone really compelling, we may have been influenced, maybe we've given our power away just a little bit or a lot, he's saying, in some cases. So check in, make sure that you're actually following your heart, you're following your passion, because if you are, this moon is a real opportunity to add the most positive fuel to the fire, to really invite in expansion to these incredible ideas that you may be having that are inspirations that are helping you move forward. So it is a really powerful, he's calling it a PowerPoint full moon, to really check in, to clarify, to call in the violet flame, to transmute and clear whatever isn't yours. So letting go of other energy, shaking off those limiting beliefs can be really huge. So doing some sort of full moon ritual this May 31st would be really incredible. And he's saying it's a great time to confirm, to really seek that confirmation that is really clarity, that helps you move forward. If you do this, he says, it will really help you smooth things. And the angels, of course, are coming forward to help you with that process. Let's start with fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because the full moon is in Sagittarius, already having, some cards jumping out here. Wow. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles. And I really hear, if you're a fire sign, this is your time to really glow. So I'm really drawn to the glowing hand, to the abundance coming in, really saying that if you are on your path, if you've really confirmed, I am following my heart and I am on my path, there's such opportunity to expand. And I'm hearing quick expansion, but truly honoring yourself. So not getting sucked in. So I'm really feeling the Hierophant is saying, in this case, I do read intuitively, not to get sucked into tradition if it is really pulling you off your path. So check in and say, does this particular situation help me specifically? Because it really is about your way. Your way is the highway, is what I'm hearing, fire signs. And I love that. We've also got the Empress. So really taking that time to savor all that you've accomplished, to really celebrate the small wins I'm hearing. Most of you will have had some kind of small win, maybe even a big win I'm hearing, but really celebrating that amplifies it. And this full moon period, end of May, moving into June, is all about amplification of what you have accomplished and maximizing it, which feels so good. And then, of course, we have Three of Wands, just reminding you as we move through this full moon period, end of May, letting go, especially with the violet flame, right? Those flame energies are powerful. You're a fire sign. So whatever you release will be released completely. So allow it to process, I'm hearing. And as you allow that completion, as you allow that release to happen to its fullest extent, then that's when the new inspiration, those new helpful people, that new momentum comes in for you. So I hear fire really is bringing you momentum, fire signs. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What do we have? What do we have in store for you? We've got the Emperor. I'm hearing contentment, and the question is, are you willing to allow yourself? So giving yourself permission to receive is really important. Knowing you're worthy, so clearing those aspects of your inner judge can be really huge. Page of Cups, there's some happy surprises coming in. So are you really willing to receive? So seeing if your arms are open, your heart is open, and new things are coming in that are really on the horizon, that feels so, so good. And also really hearing with the Eight of Pentacles that your work is almost complete. So this project that you've been on, for some of you, it's almost like a shift and change of life purpose. So there's this powerful point of completion, of really allowing things to come to fruition, and there's a real level of success that you are realizing. So I'm hearing success realized if you're willing to receive, you are willing to believe. I love how angels rhyme. So willing to receive, willing to believe. And of course, this, you can't really make this up. The world really says, this path that you're on is coming to culmination information, you may continue on it, but if you do it at a higher level, or there may be a change that is really beneficial, perhaps potential career change I'm hearing too. So if you've been thinking about it, if it's been in the back of your mind, it may kind of come forward to you through this full moon period. So be open to that inspiration, and especially be open to the nudges. I'm seeing lots of Archangel Michael energy as well to encourage you to be brave and bold. Earth signs, that's what it's all about for you, being brave and bold. And if you are, the world is truly yours. Let's take a look at air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Aquarius, I'm hearing some singing, and I'm really feeling Archangel Sandalphon, angel of music, coming in. He's also really grounding. So for some of you, I feel like you've been through a big move, and now it's time to really ground in your energies. Beautiful. Best card in the deck, we've got the Sun. So message coming through very powerfully that whatever move, whatever decision you just made is a positive. So this is your confirmation. Air signs, if you've been looking for that confirmation, if you've been thinking about making a move in your career, if you've been thinking about making a move to a new location, moving home, or you've just done it. So for some of you, you've just done it, and for others, you're just about to do it. This is really your confirmation that this is such a happy, joyful time for you. So allow yourself to make that move and to really not second guess. So while we, call in that confirmation with the blue moon, it's also a message not to second guess the decision that you did make, air signs, because it's been so positive. I do feel like the treasure chest is opening, and there's a new level of abundance. So whether this is through an inheritance, through something that surprised you, it does feel like there's extra financial support coming in, new financial abundance coming in, provided that you do take that time to ground your energies. So I hear the more that you ground in your energies, really honoring this change that you've made or about to make, the more it is maximized for you. So some really potential abundance coming in. Next level success I'm really seeing. And then we also have the Knight of Cups. And so Knight of Cups is pausing. He's drinking. I feel like he's drinking wine in the card, but you could be drinking, your Powerade or whatever it is. I'm really feeling like the water though. So for some of you, there's this sense of really needing to get near water to hydrate, to really replenish yourself. And I'm hearing energy of replenishment. So the more you allow yourself to replenish, the better things come in for you, the more you can actually notice. So it's, again, this message I sometimes get for you to take the blinders off and to really notice the helpful people, to notice the positivity that is there, because I do feel like sometimes you miss that if you do have tunnel vision. So really allow yourself to take in your whole experience and to really be open. Again, open-hearted is key, and you are key, I'm hearing, to being open-hearted. So I do feel like there's a powerful relationship. I'm not sure if it's a shift. For some of you, it may be a new person coming in, but there's this powerful heart-to-heart. They're showing me this heart-to-heart connection. So soul connection that is coming in for you, or being amplified for you in a way that is really loving and supportive, provided that you are ready and willing. That is key. And if you are, then you are the key to this beautiful connection that is either the next level of an existing relationship or a new love relationship coming in. It feels like end of May, June, if you are looking for love connection, that is, of course. And water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I hear the confusion is lifting, and it lifts powerfully provided you're willing to let it go. So if there is a past resentment, a past irritant, this could even be related to a relationship. If you're willing to let that go, everything shifts, including the confusion lifting powerfully. We have the High Priestess coming through, and she's all about choice. And so she says in this case, it's less about being confused and now more about saying, I have a choice. So there's two particular options, two paths presenting to you, and it really is about trusting your intuition. So she's saying it's almost like there's a check-in for you to really clarify your intuition. So it's really important for you to take that time to not rush. I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles, which is all about not rushing and sometimes delays, but also really allowing a project to complete in the perfect way. But she says, if you allow this process, if you let go of the resentment or the irritant in the past situation, even a past pattern potentially, then you really do see that choice is a positive in this situation. And it isn't really like there's only one choice, but it really is that both choices are open to you. So two really appealing paths, and it really is mostly just about what resonates with you. So it is all about checking in with your intuition, clarifying, and then moving forward. So again, getting to know yourself, spending that time clarifying what most resonates with you, and also knowing that that confusion will lift. So if something is not appealing to you right now, that's not a sign to just kind of impulsively plunge ahead, but it is about allowing that confusion to clear and then to move forward when something does feel really good, really compelling. But there is more than one choice, and that is such a good thing. So choice offers incredible opportunities, but everything is lining up with the Eight of Wands. So things are lining up in your favor. So I also feel like maybe if there was something that was being held back from you, it is now greenlit. It could be the okay on a project. It could be funding for a project. It could be that you find, the new house that you've been looking for, the new condo you've been looking for in the location that you wanted to move. But there is a big shift in terms of getting that green light moving forward that makes everything so much more appealing and allows you to really move forward. Honoring your intuition is everything I hear. And the end result again is this powerful success card. So the World. So it's not an either or, but it's really like you can have it all with the World card if you're ready, if you're willing to let go of whatever that little tiny piece is. Sometimes it's just like almost like the tiniest little piece that you need to clear. But do call in Archangel Zadkiel with the Violet Flame. He's awesome at helping us clear what is ready to go. I hear you're like 80% there. So it is just that final 20% that is clearing. And you can do this is ultimately the message, water signs, and the end result is so very worth it. Thanks everyone, and have an amazing month. And don't forget to check out your moon signs.